Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality?
No.
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen.
Marshall Mathers. Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos called Berserk. Take a listen. So was that the great Rick Rubin who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
Yeah, sorry. Live TV. Live TV freaks me out a little bit.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was the question? Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
It's like the boy in the bubble who never could adapt. I'm trapped. If I can go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil, I'll never get it back. I just want to leave this game with level head intact. Imagine going from being and no one to seeing everything blow up, and all you did was just grow up and seeing. It's fucking crazy.
Yes, I'm sorry. What was the question?
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open.
That's enough. This behavior, we're miles beyond a glitch here.
With her coach, Patrick Mouratoglou, and still looking unwell. She looked dizzy and disorientated out on court number 1, had the doctor on court for 13 minutes before she played the match, only completed 3 games.
When I was making love to my old boyfriend, I used to think about women sometimes.
Oh, good Lord. I'm sure he was delighted when you told him, because...
We can see that Bill Clinton was nothing more than a puppet to the puppet masters which placed him in the White House. Bill Clinton's demeanor seems to be similar to a person who is under a hypnotic trance.
In every way, and I was very proud to have
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
How did you talk about Senator
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
Healthcare. We need to make what we've got work really well and improve it and get the costs out of.
Never occurred to me. It's just common practice. We always have a synthetic one.
I prefer the term artificial person myself. Is there a problem?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't even rip these last trip out. The artificial person malfunctioned.
Malfunctioned?
Fewer problems and a few deaths involved.
The doctor's findings and testimony. Log on to cfnews13.com/chat to voice your opinion. I'm chatting too. We'll try to answer your questions.
Don't forget the cheekbones. Okay, honey, very soft.
A certain amount of distance.
distance between
Yes,
the bodies
exactly.
in your eye.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually. It's a big day in music history.
35 years ago today, Elvis Presley passed away, the king of rock and roll. And as Mark Cohn says in his great song, Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty...
I'm shocked. Was it an older model?
Yeah, the Hyperdyne system's 128 too.
Well, that explains it. And the A2s always were a bit twitchy. That could never happen now with our behavioral inhibitors. It is impossible for me to harm or by a mission of action allow to be harmed a human being.
A lot of ups and downs this year. But it's been a heck of a ride, to be honest. I really can't complain. Yeah, I was kind of I was a little down when I found out I was injured.
Dolores,
Yes.
do you know where you are?
I'm in a dream.
Marshall Mathers. Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks,
all right, and Connor, can you respond? Say something nice about Jose, please? No? Okay, not happening. Dana, I know you're excited about this fight.
Hello, Courtney, have we lost you?
All right, it looks like Courtney doesn't really want to go there with
I think
that
she's
question.
breaking, so I just was wondering
It
how
just
everyone's
came
doing. Hello, Courtney, have we lost you?
Bill Clinton's demeanor seems to be similar to a person who is under a hypnotic trance.
To say technology beyond our comprehension does not exist in this world is to deny the evidence. This footage that you're looking at here is widely accepted to be authentic. Recently, we put out a video pointing out the existence of clones and androids, and yet some people say this cannot be, which of course is not surprising given the average intellect of the sheeple these days. This widely publicized footage that you're watching now is technology conceived in a private home using modest means. And while its capabilities are remarkable, it is generations behind the most advanced synthetic organisms that inhabit our planet today. And while there is nothing we can say to convince those that still think 9/11 was perpetrated by foreign terrorists, or that chemtrails are somehow manifestations of condensation, but for those that have followed our groundbreaking news reports over the years, you know that nothing in this world is as it seems. Our best conclusions lead us to believe that an off-world intelligence has slowly taken over and that an extermination program is underway. Why not the full-blown takeover of the planet, you might ask? Every city, every coveted resource has been dead man fused with weapons hidden in plain sight. Death towers can be switched on at the push of a button. Nuclear mines are landscaped into every city. And Tesla howitzers guard against full-blown assaults from the sky above. The only way to take over this planet now is by taking it over from within. By taking over government, thereby disarming its defenses from within. Deep black programs are the only thing that humans have that stands between us and certain destruction. Now, we're not sure if this Hillary is a clone or a droid, and we're not sure if her new handler is human or something else. But what we do know is that there is something seriously wrong with the world today. Everything in our world is becoming synthetic. The food, the skies, the people. The takeover is happening, and most people are oblivious to the situation. A fifth column from another world arrived long ago, and it has taken over. That's the world we live in. It's They Live, 1984, Body Snatchers, Elysium, and the movie Oblivion rolled into one. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance. Now, there are many ways to take over the world. But some of them are more efficient and effective than others in terms of strategy, and perhaps also given the numbers that we're dealing with, and we're going to get into that. But perhaps the most effective way to exterminate a population is through the boiling frog effect. And that would be to place a frog in boiling water slowly. And as the temperatures rise, the frogs don't understand what's going on. And as incredible as this might seem, ladies and gentlemen, it would seem that we are the frogs in boiling water. And we're just not understanding the situation. And so we're going to break it down. Again, at first it's going to seem slightly controversial, but please do hear us out because this information is rather important.